Welcome back to another episode of Evil Kitty Music Presents. Thanks for tuning back in. As you can see, I am wearing a Von Esper t-shirt, and that can only mean one thing. This video is going to be another collaboration with my brother. Warning, this episode will contain some music theory. I'm going to keep it light, so please try to work with me to get through it. There's a lot of good stuff in here to get to, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So today's episode is about a collaboration on one of my brother's songs on his upcoming solo album, which I'll link to in the description below, and it's a song called Crystal Day. The reason I wanted to be involved in this song was, number one, it's a good song. Number two, because of some of the people involved in making this song. The drummer my brother used is Brian Viglione. So for those of you who don't know Brian Viglione was the drummer in a duet called The Dresden Dolls with singer-pianist Amanda Palmer. Not to be confused with Laura Palmer, who was murdered in Twin Peaks. Now, after the Dresden Dolls broke up, Amanda Palmer went on to a solo career and married author Neil Gaiman. Neil Gaiman, you may know, as the author of the comic book series Sandman, as well as a bunch of books that made TV and movie adaptations, including Good Omens and American Gods and Coraline. I don't know how we got onto Amanda Palmer. This has nothing to do with Amanda Palmer, so let's rewind. Brian Viglione. So Brian was the drummer of the Dresden Dolls. After the Dresden Dolls, he was a member of the World Inferno Friendship Society and ended up playing drums on one of the albums for Nine Inch Nails. All this to say, he's really legitimate and really good at what he does. And to have the opportunity to play on a track with him was very exciting to me. Also on this track is Valerie Abbey of Abbey Death. You may remember her from a previous episode where we worked together on a song called Midnight with my brother. Also on this track is virtuoso guitar player and head of Evil Kitty, Keith Rankin. Oh, look, it's me. Now, this video was originally premiered on the show, the web show, Green Jello TV, and I'll have a link to the description below for the episode. This is a weekly show that Bill Manspeaker, who is Mr. Green Jelly, does every Saturday night in Los Angeles. It was something to do during the quarantine, and it's still running to this day. And I'll let Kevin and Bill take it away.
Jello Lugosi, you got something going on backstage?
Yeah, you want a video to go while they're getting set up?
Yeah, why don't you play a music video? What do you have for us, Jello?
We got someone here tonight that traveled down here to be with us the last weekend and this weekend. Oh, I actually got him back here with me. We don't have a camera view, so why don't you go up there with up front? I'm sending him up there to you. We got Kevin the Dinosaur.
Kevin the Dinosaur, come on up.
He's on his way up there. We lost our camera view back here, so you can only hear us. You can see Nihilus
All
out
right,
there, though.
ladies and gentlemen,
hey,
put your attention over here. This is Kevin Dinosaur. He flew all the way from New York City to be here tonight.
Kevin the Dinosaur. You might be wondering, where did that name come from? In the past, I had mentioned my brother was a member of Green Jelly, but before he was a member of Green Jelly, he was in an opening band that toured with Green Jelly called Rosemary's Billy Goat. And as you can see by his costume here, he resembles a bit of a dinosaur. So based on that image, Bill decided to term him the nickname Kevin the Dinosaur. Now I'm going to turn it back to the Green Jello TV to introduce the video.
So we got Kevin.
I'm here with
video
Kevin.
with him.
I'm here with Kevin the dinosaur, who is filming a documentary on the band Haunted Garage. Here you go, Kevin the dinosaur. Give him a hand. 3,000 miles.
Yes.
Talk to the camera,
Right.
Kevin.
Well, this is my new music video. I have a stupid puppet head in it for the only reason it's because I wanted to play it here and premiere it here for you guys.
Because puppet heads is what we do.
We're gonna see it we're gonna see it right now on these TVs.
All right.
We're gonna see
Yeah,
it
yeah.
right now.
I'm glad that you had a speech prepared, Kevin.
Well, we have Brian Viglione from the Dresden
You know-
Dolls playing drums
you know-
in this. And how the fuck am I gonna follow the dwarves? But I'm gonna try.
Well, let me tell you, the best way to rehearse when you go live is to get real drunk. Fucking idiot. All right, Kevin.
Let's see this video. You ready
I
for
can't
the
go
video?
see
All
my.
right.
With that said, here is the video for Crystal Day.
Aim for something between tonight and forever. The time is really now or never. Be dramatic on whatever your endeavor. And bang your head, dance this waltz, make it work, whatever it costs. Grab this time like it's slipping away. Spend each day like a Christmas day. Every day is a birthday to me. Oh, look, there's something pretty out there. Cool. Where? Oh, what? Just another mirage.
Okay, time for a little theory, and I'm going to show you what I was playing here. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't do a lot on this. Most of the guitar work on here was my brother himself. So the initial chord progression he uses is just a D5, C5, and B5, which in music theory is just the first and the fifth of a chord. So without a middle, the third, which makes it major or minor. So it's ambiguous. And he's just doing a little waltz up and down on those three chords. And what I'm doing is I'm just extending it. So if you take that D and you go down to the G and the B string, it's... When he goes down to the C, all I'm doing is going from that position up to a C instead of down. So I'm going... Now I'm actually going to a C when he goes to the B. Then down to the B, up to the C. So if you were to play the B that he's playing with the C notes that I'm playing on top, it kind of gives it more of a jazz feel. So when you look at what I'm doing, again, just the B and the C, I'm just doing the D up to a C, and I'm doing a C, B, and back. So it's just... For the chorus, I'm just doubling up what my brother's already playing. So I'm just doing it, and it's just the D to an A to an F to an E, all just power chord fifths. So it's... The lead is all my brother. He decided he wanted to do the lead on this track, and when you write and produce your song, you get to do whatever you want. So my brother gets to play what he wants, and he got to choose to do the lead on this one, which is great, and that's the song Crystal Day. Remember, if you're a local band, please put a link to your material down in the comments below. Always remember to like and subscribe, and pass it on to a friend. We're always looking for new people to watch and spread the joy. And if you're a band and you have a song and you need a guitar part or a killer guitar solo, why not ask me? I come really cheap. Yes, Brittany, cheap means free. I just love playing. I do have a lot of projects I'm working on right now, but always willing to take the time to play on somebody else's track. So if you're interested, hit me up and let's see if we can't work something out. And until the next time, rock on.